Hello, this is my demo for Code Guys 2022, and my submission is called Code2Flowchart. So, as a software engineer, trying to explain or document complex algorithms from your code is not always an easy task. It can be a challenge to make colleagues on your team understand how your algorithms work. One way to clearly describe complex source code is through graphic representations, such as flowcharts. However, making flowcharts can come with some problems, such as code complexity. When the code is very complex, a lot of effort is needed to draw the flowchart. Cost can also be a problem. If the application or the system is very large, the time taken to draw the flowchart is also large, and hence the cost of development goes out of proportion. Flowcharts are also very difficult to modify. If there is any change in the source code or the algorithm, it is necessary to redraw the flowchart. And for complex flowcharts, that is not an easy task. And another problem is not having any updates. As per software requirements, the programs are updated regularly. However, the corresponding changes in the flowchart may not be documented quickly enough. So what is the solution to this? My solution is Code2Flowchart, a forge-up that allows users to convert JavaScript code to flowcharts. Users can also view source code from different abstraction levels. So the use case of this application is to explain and document code in as flowcharts in Confluence, learn other people's code by visually understanding it, and create flowcharts for any purpose simply by describing a valid JavaScript code syntax inside a Confluence application. Let's take a look at the demo. Okay, so here's a demo showing how the app works. First, let's add the macro to the page. So the macro is called Code2Flowchart, and we can edit it. And in the configuration section, we could add the JavaScript code. So this has to be valid JavaScript code. So I'm just going to paste that in there. And as you can see, we now have a flowchart representation of this code that I just pasted. So you can publish this. And on the page, you will see that we have this flowchart. So this is perfect for just trying to explain your code, trying to understand other people's code in your team. Yes, and so from here, you could see two buttons, previous and next. So what these buttons do is that they iterate through different abstraction levels for this code. So the first abstraction level shows all the details. So as you iterate through this, if I press next, you'll see that we only have exports, right? So here we're only showing exports. If you press next, we can see that we have exports and imports of the same code. If you press next again, you will see that we have classes and functions. So this shows us the classes and the functions. And if you press next again, you will see dependencies between the functions. So for instance, here we have the console.log. And the last abstraction level is all the code. So you can also click view code here to try and understand the code. So as you can see, the code is displayed here, but you can also see the flowchart version of it right here.